Free betting ace queen from the small blind. Decent flop. I'm gonna put this hand into my checking range. So we have an easier check call here with ace queen. And we're gonna check the turn. So we're repping a weak ace-x hand here. I mean, we've got kings, we've got ace-5, ace-3, ace-2 suited, we've got flush draws. He's got sets here, he's got sixes, he's got fours. He can have, whoops, wasn't supposed to fold ace-jack there. He's got two pairs himself, like ace-4 and ace-queen. I think on balance, I think a check call is probably best on the turn. And I don't think I see us folding the river here. And if he's got a set, then if he's got it, he's got it. Nice, good start to the session. I know it's a 4x versus a rec player, which means this should be very strong. Queens, I think it's too strong to be not 3-betting and getting it in. Alright, so we're going to have to call. Always good to win the first one. Oh, I thought we were running it twice. Alright, good. Interesting spot. So we are going to 4-bet here. So let's make it 26. Nice. Queen Jack checks through. I think with the backdoor, I guess royal flush draw, straight flush draw is the main point here. I like stabbing with this hand as a bluff. Going to be tough for kind of 10s and 9s to kind of continue versus a double barrel, but I think this guy is not that likely to have 10s. It'll be more kind of this guy. When we get called on the flop, we are going to double barrel this turn card. Right, nice. Decent flop here for 6-7 off. We would like to see a bet here from our opponent, and thankfully we do. And it's really nice with 6-7 as well that we block kind of 6s and 7s, and because it's so unlikely for this guy, extremely unlikely to have queens, right? So we don't really have there's no sets that we're really that afraid of. So we're going to make quite a big raise here, as we would with our kind of massive draws. We don't want to raise too much such that this guy, when he jams, we don't have the option to kind of rejam. I'm going to 3-bet king queen suited on the right, and that's that's probably one of the best turn cards for us with 6-7. 28.56. Yeah, so we're gonna bet this amount on the turn, so we can easily shove rivers. Right. So the question is, do we check call or do we shove? We're blocking the 7 of hearts here, so it's less likely he has the 7x of hearts. Well, it's impossible, I should say. But if he does have like 10-9 of hearts, 10-8 of hearts, 8-9 of hearts, yeah, it does have ace-x of hearts. Okay, I think we're gonna jam. So we did run out of time bank and couldn't get our last $5 in. Damn it! We had loads of time bank, and I still used it all up, and I lost out on $5 of value. Oh man. So yeah, Queen Jack. So fortunately, it worked out for us that we didn't check, because if we check, he was going to check back, and then we don't get a chance to win most or to kind of stack him. So that was a very nice result there for us. So the set on the left, we c-bet small. 10-9 does complete. I don't think I want to go for an overbet. I think we'll go for 2/3, and we can easily call check raises if he does have a straight. It's not an ideal run out, as now King 10 also completes, although the flush draws do brick out. So we do bet, it's just a question of sizing, and we don't have any time. I think we're going to bet on the smaller side here. All right, very good. We've already blasted off our time bank, unfortunately. So there's going to be a lot less talking for us, or from me on the table on the left. Two pair. Didn't put him on an ace jack or two pair type hand, which is why I bet smaller. So a bit unfortunate. Kings versus 3x. We are going to 3-bet. If we see a 4-bet here, I'm not going to be happy. We're going to check back. King 9 on the left. And we see the 4-bet. Yeah, I'm really not happy. This feels like aces to me. Okay, well, I think we're going to at least call. This flop may have just saved us. And he starts firing like half pot here. I was so close to even just folding pre. But yeah, we're definitely folding here. Against the 40 big blind stack, we're going to see bet 2/3 here. And we get raised. So he obviously loves his hand. So we are just going to rip it in. Nice. I think we'll just flat King Queen suited here. And going to be continuing versus small sizings like this. So we are going to check call. See the perfect turn card. We're going to check. I think we're going to raise here. And we get called. Probably should have sized up a bit to make it a bit more comfortable to shove rivers. Right, so we're going to shove here and see if we can get a crying call versus aces or jacks. That's a shame. Nice flop here for tens. We've even got the 10 of spades as well. Versus this guy. Right, we're going to raise here. And we're going to raise here with 3 nines. So we're going to continue betting here, but I don't like an overbet. So we're just going to bet 2/3. So we see a really nice river card here. Right, we're going to check river. Let's hope he's made a flush on the river here. And our hand is quite weak here, it looks like. It looks like we've just got a 10x. I don't want to time out here. So we're going to minimize the talking and just go for a raise. Tough spot if he's got the ace-x of spades. Yeah, good fold. Feel like we're going to get 3-bet here. And there it is. So we are going to continue with a call. And see a nice flop. We're going to call the c-bet. And that's a lovely turn card. Might see him size up here to get ready for a river shove, which he doesn't. So we're going to take over the betting lead. I can see some check raise all-ins here from him, like with like a hand like ace queen of clubs, which would make my 6-7, 7-6 of clubs kind of throw up. Right, so we're going to bet turn with ace king on the left. See if we can get a shove here with ace queen of clubs. We are ready to snap call. Sight. I just wonder for that sizing we make on the turn, how many calls he has. And what I mean by that is, I think versus that sizing as the hand was played out, I think the majority of his action is going to be either shove or fold. I don't see many just calls unless you've got some very passive players who would take that line with their ace-x of clubs and don't want to kind of semi-bluff jam. I think that's probably the only scenario in terms of those player types with those hands would be taking that line with. And we see a massive raise here, which kind of feels like ace-king to me. And we're like massively deep. Big spot here. Alright, I think I'm going to rip it in. Alright, good luck. And he says, well played. Yeah, we just shoved it right in his face there. Queens, we're just going to call this 3-bet. And see a reasonably safe flop. So we're going to just call. Not the best turn card, but certainly not the worst. Right, we're going to call again. We still beat jacks and tens. Right, so we're going to call. Not sure what I'm going to do here if he does decide to jam. We don't have time bank. Does he value bet a hand like jacks? You could have jacks with the jack of diamonds. Right, we're going to call. We timed out just as I was going to call that bet there. Yeah, I wasn't massively confident that he had like jacks or a hand that we beat. So yeah, I don't feel too bad that we kind of timed out. I'm going to jump right back into the action and call this 3-bet with pocket eights. And we're going to continue here with pocket eights. Not necessarily because we think we're winning. It's because we might find a way to kind of bluff him off his hand if he's got like kings or queens. Right, so we see the check. Right, so we're going to size up the turn. Nice, and we managed to outplay him, I think. Right, so back to the poker. We're going to squeeze with queens. So we've got the queen of spades, which is quite a crucial card here. That blocks a lot of the kind of strongest draws. Right, so we are going to c-bet, and we are going to overbet ace-10 on the right. Right, so I wonder this queen's hand would be a case of bet turn and then check the side, the river. If we check and he checks back, he's going to have ace-king a lot. Maybe it's better to define his range by checking the turn. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I think we're going to check the turn. Yeah, so now I eliminate tens and jacks from his range. He has ace-king, he has ace-jack, he's got, I know we've got queens, but you can have king-queen, you can have pocket nines. Okay, so we're gonna bet the river. Nice, got the call. Yeah, he had ace-king. Yeah, so this is why I liked checking the turn to define his range. I think his ace-kings are nearly always checking the turn. So yeah, I like the way we played that. And that's the end. Very smooth session today. Yeah, just a really, really nice session. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Some really interesting hands also. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll see you next time.